Let's go!
$18
finalists, and a who's who of Street Fighter's heavy hitters, including the aforementioned Kakeru and Tokido, Punk, Angry Bird, Haitane,
And Anderson
and
foam
Mena.
stars? Absolutely
The
none.
grand finals would see Angry Bird and Mena go head-to-head in a clash for the Asias. Angry Bird would emerge victorious, and after a passionate celebration, accept his trophy as EVO's first ever, but certainly not last, Street Fighter VI champion.
What?
Did you need some extra guac with that?
What?
Hey man, you want extra guac? もっとキックが欲しいな。
Did you need some extra?
Hell yeah, I'd love extra guac.
Welcome back, everybody, to Las Vegas, Nevada, here for EVO 2023.
Well, they gotta do Justin like that, man, huh? I would never do that to Justin.
Dragon Ball Fighters tournament of all time.
Justin will never escape.
Grab seals the steel, Ninja Killer.
Moai's got it. EVO 2023 Type Lumina champion.
It would be mad funny if there's been audio the whole time, just not in our heads.
Yeah. Douche, douche, douche.
That's right. Imagine. That's right. Yeah, that's how it sounds. With a wake up 5P check from Leppin.
Again,
4 times. Count it. 4 times.
Freebird, your Street Fighter 6 Evolution 2023 champion.
Welcome to the EVO 2024 announcement show. I'm Vicious. He's
Live from a Chipotle?
EVO 2024 is once again presented by Chipotle.
Live from a Chipotle. This is hilarious.
It set all new records for tournament registrants, attendees. We even got the key to the city of Las Vegas. We have more than a few good matches along the way, too.
Truly we did. Well, Ninja Killer, Angry Bird, and the 8 EVO 2023 champs will live on in history and highlight reels. It's 2024, so it means we get to do it all over again, including giving away free Chipotle. So be sure to text EVO 224 to 888-222 for the chance to win a Chipotle.
Sony owns EVO, right? Yes, they do.
See, it pays to watch the live stream, right? So if you want to be a good homie, let all of your friends know that we'll be streaming.
Yeah, actually, we shouldn't be telling them so we can keep the odds in favor of ourselves of winning more free Chipotle.
You know, that's actually kind of fair. That checks out. Now, while Chipotle and EVO will be running it back again this year, there are going to be a lot of changes for EVO 24, including the venue, the arena, ticketing, a new YouTube channel, and of course, some games that are going to be on the main stage for the very, very first time, including this.
Tekken 8? Yeah. And that makes sense.
This is it. Tekken 8. Let's grab out of there. Gets denied from the heat. Ooh!
Yeah, like, there's only so much we can show of Tekken 8 competitive footage. There hasn't been a lot yet.
Hold on here, but Arslan and... I'm so excited what's coming up.
These guys, both these guys, respect is not assumed.
Of course.
Hello everyone. はい、鉄拳プロジェクトの原田です。そして、
マイケルです。
はい、鉄拳ね、7から8になりました。みんなね、もう楽しんでくれてると思うんですけど、すごいいつもサポートありがとうございます。というわけで、エボのラスベガス、鉄拳8がね、入りましたね。
初めてですね。
まあもちろん初めてということで、
These guys are just stuck in a time vortex.
の大会開催されるので皆さんね、エントリーの方、よろしくお願いします。というのと、あとはエボジャパンあるんだよね、その前に。はい、
4月ですね。
4月。はい、エボジャパンの方もできるだけ早めにエントリーしても締め切りももう。
Yeah, that's right. EVO Japan is going down.
エントリーしてもらえればと思います。はい。あと何かありますか。
まずエントリーですね。ジャパンもそうなんですけど、ベガスもやっぱり鉄拳の熱意、皆さんその参加人数でちょっと見てみたいなと。俺とハルはもしかして、ね、参戦するかもしれない。このベイナーで
ちょっと参戦しようかな俺ね。で、なんかね、またエゴみんなライブで見に来るとね、いろいろ楽しいことあるんですよ。なんでぜひ皆さん。
Why Chipotle? Why not Chipotle, huh?
もう見る側としても参加よろしくお願いします。
お約束の春のステージをね、みんな楽しみにして
あるといいね。あるといいね。
じゃあとにかく皆さんエオでベガスで会いましょう。
エボジャパンでも会いましょう。
While this year will be Tekken 8's debut on EVO Las Vegas' main stage, our next title had a record-breaking performance at last year's EVO.
All right, round number 1, y'all open the game and make some noise.
I wonder if Street Fighter 6 will be there. It's crazy that Street Fighter 6 was at last year's EVO. It's already been out that long, you know?
Angry Bird putting him in burnout now. Good pull right through. Wow, that was so smart there from Punk to backdash.
Yo, somebody give me a picture of that. I'm putting that on my wall.
Neutral. It's a little upgrade. Oh my god, he's got another 2 for the install. 2 in 1 round. Uh-oh, plus range. Oh! It's not enough. Trade. Goes to the knuckle. It doesn't reach it. That'll do it. Angry Bird, your Street Fighter 6 Evolution 2023 champion. All the way through over 7,000 competitors.
This is serious. This is
That was a big tournament.
This is passion.
Now, personally, I'd like to think that part of the reason why Street Fighter 6 set EVO records was because of the talented commentator lineup included in the game. Talent that includes one of the most passionate, genuine, beloved, and not bald commentators in the FGC. Tasty Steve.
People always tell me, like, bro, you like everything. I'm like, one, I don't like everything. I was like, I only put my energy to the things that I like, right? Like, that's how I operate. And if I like it, then I like it, right? And it's not, and this is varying degrees of like, obviously, right? Not everything is on the same level, but if I genuinely enjoy it, I really, really get into
Poor
it.
Rip.
And like, people are like, bro, you can't be that hype about a game. But a lot of people don't know I went to school for multimedia game design. I wanted to make games at one point in time. And like for me, like I have a strong appreciation for not just fighting games, but just games in general. And my appreciation for it is like, I respect it on some athlete stuff. Like, I don't think people understand like the mental fortitude it takes to play for long hours and have the high level play and make proper reads and have reflexes and train yourself to do things like that. That to me is something that I feel like should always be like hyped up, right? And like, I like showing how much fun the thing is that I'm doing. So like, I'm always going to exude that. I'm always going to exude that. I know some people are like, bro,
Mark
he doesn't.
standing a 6 foot distance at least.
There's a lot of stuff that I could talk smack about, but I don't, because we don't waste our energy there. We stay on the cool things, the things that we like, the things that we get excited about.
Oh, let go of my collarbone, Steven, squeezing it. Let it go. Oh my God. Final round. Losers final. Go.
You can check out the full life and times of Tasty Steve on EVO's new YouTube channel, EVO FGC. Be sure to subscribe because every week there's going to be new content dropping. They started uploading content a couple weeks ago, so right now you can head over to EVO FGC's YouTube channel and see the life and times of Tasty Steve, the best Street Fighter 6 matches with Sajam, a discussion with Project L devs, and a video featuring EVO champion and NRS legend Rewind. Speaking of NRS, I doubt you'd be surprised when I tell you the next featured game at EVO 2024 will include the thickest red spandex adorned cheeks the FGC has ever seen.
The final tournament for Mortal Kombat 11 as we usher in a new chapter of Mortal Kombat history.
MK1. Not surprising.
Seals the deal! Ninja Killer!
MK at EVO, I know, it is crazy. It's only been there for a decade.
You should fear the Shirai Ryu.
Injustice 3?
I found my destiny.
Hi everyone, I'm Tyler Lansdowne, and on behalf of everyone here at NetherRealm Studios, we are proud to announce that for the first time, Mortal Kombat 1 will be a featured game at EVO 2024. We'd like to thank all of our fans for their continued support, and we cannot wait to see you all in Vegas.
Last year's Mortal Kombat 11 run by Ninja Killa was incredible. And it's these kinds of storylines, pop-offs, and moments that define EVO. EVO 2023 set records for the most entrants for an open bracket tournament, and in part it was thanks to this next game that set a record for participants last year. And it's back to bring even more chaos to EVO 2024.
Heaven or hell? Are you ready?
Everything kind of makes sense so far, you know?
Oh no, why did you do it like that? Daru taking advantage of Rubenheimer holding down back. Yeah, that could have been it. Daru's getting another burst.
Everything so far just kind of like falls in line. Yeah, the question will be, is Dragon Ball going to make it this year? I don't know. Granblue Fantasy versus Rising, Under Night, they all should be making it, you know?
Champion, he did it. He did it 100%. Never thought we would see it take it this far, man. 2,500 bracket. You know, we'll be back in next year. We definitely almost definitely will.
King of Fighters 15, for sure. Drive.
皆さんこんにちは。アークシステムワークスギルティギアストライブ開発ディレクターの片野明です。
ギルティギアストライブプロデューサーの宮内健です。なんと2024年4月のエボジャパンと2024年7月のエボのメインタイトルにギルティギアストライブが選ばれました。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。一つのタイトルでこれだけ長く
Dragon Ball starting to fall off. It's a pretty old game at this point. Yeah, it's been around for a long time. And it's not getting any new continual updates outside of rollback.
エボといえば我々いつも楽しみにしていることがあるんですよね。
EVO Guilty Gear rollback was announced, what, 2 years ago?
現地の
Was it either 2021 or 2022? Yeah, it was 2022. So it's been a year and a half since the first EVO announcement of rollback.
あれぐらい大規模のオフラインのイベントっていうものは参加者の皆さんの熱意であったり盛り上がりであったり交流であったりそういったものを我々も肌で感じることができるので本当に毎年楽しみにしています。
周りが格闘ゲーマーだらけなんでエボの会場だけでなくて、飛行機の中だとか、実際のその会場ももちろんなんですけどホテルとかでも君もギルティギアやってるのみたいな会話とかが聞こえてきて本当になんか開発としてはすごく嬉しいですよね。
そうですね。やっぱり実際に遊んでいるユーザーの皆様とこう直接触れ合って、一緒に楽しめるっていうのは本当にエボの最大の魅力だと思っているので、24年もねどういった
That is bullshit blazing.
我々も今年を現地で一緒に盛り上げていきたいと思いますので、よろしくお願いいたします。
そして2024年4月。有明で開催されるエボジャパン2024ももうエントリーが開始されているようです。
トーナメントの参加も観戦もとても楽しい経験になると思いますので、まだお悩みの方はぜひこの機会にご参加ください。
それでは皆さん、4月には日本有明で、
7月にはラスベガスで
お会いしましょう。Let's rock!
Like you saw in the video, last year a player named Daru took 3rd place in Guilty Gear Strive after winning the PlayStation Tournament's FTC Arcade Road to EVO 2023. But he wasn't the only player who won a free trip to last year's EVO and then went on to fight their way into the top 6. Granblue finished 4th in Dragon Ball Fighters, and KR Wrestling Man grappled his way to 5th in Melty Blood Type Lumina. And for anybody out there who doesn't know the legend of EVO 2022 champion Jing, do yourself a favor and look him up. But spoiler alert, it starts with him winning a free trip to EVO thanks to PlayStation tournaments. Another spoiler, You can win your way to EVO again this year thanks to PlayStation Tournament's FGC Arcade. We'll have more details up at evo.gg very soon. Since we're talking about roads, I feel like it's appropriate to send it over to the Hado to give us an update on where EVO is going to be traveling next.
All right, we hit you with the announcement during Vegas last year. And today's update is that's still
There we
where
go.
we're at. We got excited, we jumped the gun a little bit. But there's still a new EVO location coming up soon. And we'll have more details for you when they're finished cooking. In the meantime, I'm gonna get back to work on that, and Vicious is gonna let you know about the next game in the
Oh,
lineup.
we don't actually know where it's going to be.
All right, it's time to unbox our next featured game at EVO 2024. Or actually, it might even
Still
be
waiting
better
on stuff.
to box it up, as it did help last year's champion.
Yeah, Mandalay Bay. Them saying that Mandalay Bay would be out had happened last year, right? Of course KOF 15 is going to be here. Of course.
Level 1, let's go! He makes everybody in the room, bro. I couldn't even make him teach up. Oh my god! That's it. OCD for Goku. No, don't let it down. Hi, only one touch away. The patience, oh my god. Oh my god! Ahora yo! Ahora yo! He's going to take it so close.
Evo's been different places. They've been at the LVH, right? They've been at Bally's. They've been at Rio in Vegas. There's been a lot of different spots.
KOF 15のチーフプロデューサーの小田康之と、プロデューサーのジョシュアです。
Hello to all of our fans around the world. So this is Chief Producer on KOF 15, Ore Yasuki, and I am producer at SNK and assistant producer on KOF 15, Joshua Weatherford.
はい、EVO 2024のメイントーナメントに15が選出されました。応援ありがとうございます。皆さんエントリーの方お願いします。
So KOF 15 has been selected as a main tournament lineup for EVO 2024, and that is all thanks to the amazing support of our fans around the globe. So please get your entries in early and get ready to fight.
また4月のEVO Japan の方にもエントリーされてます、選出されてますので、そちらの方のエントリーもお願いします。
The game has also been selected for our EVO Japan 2024 main tournament lineup, and entries are already open for that one, so get your application in early.
また SNK 主催の SNK ワールドチャンピオンシップ2023の、15決勝大会をロサンゼルスで行うことが決まりました。
We are also happy to announce that the KOF 15 SNK World Championship Finals will be held in Los Angeles.
3月15日に最終予選を行い、その後16、17と、決勝大会を行います。こちらの方は詳細の情報をお待ちください。
So last chance qualifiers will be held on March 15th, and then the finals will be held on March 16th and March 17th, with 32 fighters ready to battle it out.
また、発表済みの画廊伝説シティオブザウルブスの方の開発も順調です。こちらの方の情報もご期待ください。
We are also hard at work at developing Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, which we announced at EVO last year. Please pay attention and more info coming soon.
はい、ありがとうございました。
Hey, come on. Come on.
KOF 15 joins Street Fighter 6,
Dang it.
Tekken 8, and Guilty
Soon.
Gear Strive as a headline title for EVO Japan and EVO Las Vegas. Head on over to evojapan.gg to get your registration in, and while you're in Tokyo trying to get your selfie with the Roto Z-Man, make sure you stop by the Riot Games booth and give Project L a shot.
Listen, if you can't make it to Japan, don't worry. Just like last year, EVO will have a live stream following along with all of the matches. While you're at it, be sure to follow along with EVO's socials and their brand new TikTok channel. While you have your phone out, be sure to text FGC619 to 888-222 for your chance to win a Chipotle buy one, get one. Besides, I'm sure Sejam would love nothing more than to make you a burrito. It would absolutely make him so happy to do that for you.
But not as happy as I am that our next game is making its debut as a featured title at EVO 2024.
And that makes sense.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Granblue Rising.
What? 1 second?
Shuabu perfectly playing the time.
Yeah, it's been a long time since Granblue has been at EVO, right? It's been a while. Hopefully they'll have some crazy ass announcement, man. You gotta think of that where they could have a big trailer for like a future character that is some nutty ass surprise. because 2B exists now. And Granblue's already a game of wild-ass crossovers. Imagine if Cloud got put into this game, is all I'm saying. Imagine that. Just imagine.
Hey everyone. Fukuhara,
Imagine that Cygames money really kicking in.
I'm so excited that Rising has been selected as a main title at EVO. If possible, I'd like to attend again this year. I look forward to seeing many exciting battles. So I hope that you'll enter if you can. See you in Las Vegas.
Cloud would be pretty sick. Well, I mean,
And
obviously.
Don't forget to enter EVO Japan too.
Obviously, Cloud would be pretty sick.
Granblue Fantasy vs. Rising is one of 4 games that will be making its debut as a main title at EVO 2024. And our next title is another one of those rookies.
Under night, yep. Oh, the director said at the Kayane Cup that 2B will be the only guest character for this DLC season pass. I see. Dang it, so no wild surprise, right? Sort of in-universe expectations.
エボの配信をご覧になっている皆さん、こんにちは。アンダーナイトインバースシリーズのディレクター、フランスパンの芹沢かもねです。アンダーナイトインバース2がエボジャパン2024、そしてアメリカのエボ2024のメインタイトルに選ばれたこと、誠にありがとうございます。歴史のあるエボに選ばれたこと、大変光栄に思っております。誠にありがとうございます。前回のエボ2023ではサプライズでアンダーナイトインバース2を世界初公開させていただきました。現地では私有ブースもあり、多くのプレイヤーに遊んでいただきまして、それを我々の方でも見て、非常にゲーム開発の励みにさせていた
Yeah,
だき
the
ま
game
した。
had a goofy launch, but it's genuinely good.
そういえば、
I think the netcode stuff is still getting figured out, right?
有明で開催されるエボジャパン2024、こちらのエントリーがもう始まってると聞いています。対戦格闘ゲームを楽しむ全てのプレイヤーのための祭典エボジャパン2024にぜひ参加いただければなと思います。日本東京で、7月にはアメリカラスベガスでお会いできることを楽しみにしております。では皆様、エボジャパン2024、エボ2024でお会いしましょう。
Alright, so we've announced 7 of our 8 titles for EVO 2024. We still have our throwback game to announce. But before we get to that, we have to talk about a lot of the changes coming to EVO, and there are a lot. So let's get to everything you guys need to know about EVO 2024, presented by Chipotle.
Outside of the venue, what is there?
This year, EVO is heading to a brand new venue, the West Hall of the Las Vegas Convention Center. Now, this place is huge. It's like getting a key to the city of Las Vegas huge. And not only is there going to be more space for
That's where
everything
TwitchCon was.
EVO, there's even going to be a dedicated registration area to keep the lines shorter.
Shorter is better.
The next big change, the EVO show floor is going to be open all 3 days.
3 days?
Yep, 3 days.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday?
Yeah, that's 3 days, Steve.
Nice.
The difference is that, yeah, EVO usually closes on Sunday.
Sunday with everything that you loved from last year.
The vendor village and artist alley?
Yep.
Publisher booths?
For sure.
The Beyond the Arcade Stick Museum?
I did say everything, Steve. Plus, this year's EVO Arcade will be the largest in EVO history with an even bigger free play section as well as a BYOC area.
A bigger BYOC is always better.
EVO will also be debuting an art gallery that features works from the history of the FGC. And for the cosplayers out there, the cosplay contest will be returning bigger and better with a photo diorama as well as featured judges. But just to be clear, the cosplay needs to be fighting game related in order to be a part of the contest.
So you're saying no Chipotle cosplay?
Technically, there was a burrito in Street Fighter 6, so... There's also going to be a brand new dedicated stage for the EVO Showcase on Friday with panels, reveals, interviews, exhibitions, and better lighting featuring the publisher's community members. And if your favorite game didn't make it to
Better
the
lighting?
stages
Huh?
here, don't worry. Remember, The EVO community stage is taking applications right now. So if you want to see your favorite game on an EVO stage, you gotta go to evo.gg.
Somebody better put up Melty.
You heard the man. Because this year, it's 3 days of fun on the EVO show floor with the largest arcade ever, the community stage, the cosplay contest, the EVO showcase, the new history of the FGC art gallery, publisher booths, and a bigger BYOC.
Bring your own Chipotle, yeah.
A bigger BYOC is always better.
That means you're gonna need somewhere to stay. Don't worry, we got you. There are EVO hotel blocks available at Resorts World as well as the Westgate.
Yeah, they're both pretty nice.
I got one more big change for you all this year. We don't need a separate ticket for the arena. Right, Hado?
It's true. This is the first old school EVO in a while. This means that your badge is going to get you into the show floor and into the finals experience. You'll be able to go back and forth both Saturday and Sunday for every game to see it on that big stage. Walk in, watch a game, go out, check the arcade.
No more
go back
event
into the
tickets for the
experience.
finals.
Please go check out the artist alley. Run back in there for whatever's going to close out the show. Back and forth all weekend is perfectly available with this badge. We'll see you at EVO.
Which is great because all
That's
8
good.
featured games will be played on the EVO main stage. So if you want to see the finals of Tekken 8, Street Fighter 6, Mortal Kombat 1, Guilty Gear Strive, King of Fighters 15, Granblue Fantasy vs.
I think that's everything.
Under Night in Birth 2, or...
Whoa, relax. We haven't announced the throwback game yet.
Thanks, Obama. If you want to see all 8 featured games on the main stage, that same badge that gets you onto the show floor will also get you into the new arena experience on Saturday as well as Sunday.
Steve, you're not supposed to be back here.
But he will be allowed into the arena with the same badge that got him onto the show floor. Thanks for the segues, again.
You're welcome, Vicious.
Finally, if you want to buy tickets, head over to evo.gg. That is your one-stop shop to buy competitor badges, applying for the community
Go get your
stage,
badges,
as well
chat.
as applying for the cosplay contest. If you happen to miss anything I just said, just like that one person in chat, that's right, I see you, head over to evo.gg. We've got you covered.
That was a lot. All right. There's only one more featured game here to reveal for EVO 2024, and to do it, I'd like to invite a very special guest.
Come on. Let's go, Justin!
Hell yeah. Video 1. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What the hell is this, like EVO 2004?
He's in the corner. Roundhouse. That's
Hell
it.
yeah.
That's it.
My era,
That's it.
boys.
Yuki takes it.
It's my era. This is my era, boys. Here we go. I think this was EVO West, right? I remember watching these videos back in the early 2000s.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Valle, round of applause.
I think that was Alex Valle, yeah. Where's the shadows? Where is the shadows? Where's the shadows? So sick. So sick. So sick. How the hell are you guys gonna do it? I don't know. I don't know how you're gonna do it.
Third Strike is back, baby.
It's been a long time, Justin, and first of all, thanks for joining us, but dude, this game has changed so many people's lives. So what's it like seeing Third Strike
Me
come
too.
back to EVO 2024 on the
It is the best fighting game of all time.
It's going to be crazy because I think it's going to be, personally, the biggest year for Third Strike. Everybody's playing it. So many ways to play it at home now, and I play it so much. It's like
Yeah,
the
my
most game
question
I've played
is-
since the pandemic, right? So I feel like I'm personally really sharp.
My question is, dude, like, what are you guys playing it on?
Loves Third Strike, so I'm really excited what's going to happen on stage, who's going to be there, who's going to come, and who's just going to represent.
How are you guys gonna play it?
2024 is the 20th anniversary of Moment 37, and Third Strike.
Dreamcast version's the worst
I
version.
think that makes this the year of Moment 37. I mean, that moment
For casual
has had
players, Dreamcast
such a
version's fine, but the
not
Dreamcast
only
version is
on
actually the
just
worst version of Third Strike to
but on
play.
esports. All that said, when you think about Third Strike,
Your PS3s?
Well,
Gonna belt out a bunch of
think about the
PS3s?
person who won the tournament, EVO 2004. You think about EVO Moment 37, and I think that's the beautiful part because when I
30th
talk to
anniversary?
people who
Definitely
are
not.
Not into fighting games or who basically
100% not.
in fighting games, they were like, this is the reason why I got into the FGC. This is the reason why I picked up a fighting game at my local game store. So I feel like without this moment, like we might not have a lot
30th anniversary is fucked up.
game, right, in general. So it's just
It's just as fucked up as online edition.
Third Strike, still can appreciate it.
Input delay issues, dude.
It's like fine wine. You know what I mean?
There's,
That's what it comes
I
to
mean,
Third Strike.
I'm going to pause Justin here.
All right, Justin.
Problem with Third Strike Online Edition. It's on ancient-ass hardware, and the game is a half frame different. I know that sounds weird. Trust me. The game is slightly different. Third Strike Hardcores actually do not like Online Edition very much. 30th Anniversary Collection. Console versions have a horrible amount of input delay. Game feels like a completely different game to play. You can play it on PC, but you have to completely disable all VSync whatsoever, and then it's actually playable. But the game looks like butt because it's screen tearing like crazy. Fightcade. Obviously the way that most people have been playing the game for the past 10 years competitively, this is for competitive people, right? All things considered, Fightcade's like the way to go. But it's emulation. It won't work. This is an official tournament. It won't work. You can play it on PS5. If you play 30th Anniversary Collection on PS5, you're playing the game with almost 10 frames of input delay. It's insane. The only thing in my head is like, they just get a whole bunch of arcade machines. Chad, if you play PS4 games on PS5, a lot of those collections have a ton of input delay. And then you add even more by playing it on PS5. It was all over the place in the Capcom fighting game collection as well. Those Darkstalkers games, there was a ton of input delay, dude. CPS3 on Mr.? Yeah, Mr.'s not legal by Capcom standards. So that's not going to work. The only thing I could think is like, they have to be getting arcade machines or some shit. They have to be getting actual CPS3 boards with JAMA cabs or something. With what? Super guns. The website says arcade. I'm going to keep watching.
You finished second place in Third Strike 2 times at EVO. Is this the year that you finally secure your 10th EVO championship and you do it with Third Strike in EVO 2024?
It's so tough because the person that beat me was Nuki. You know him, one of the legends, one of the gods of Street Fighter in Japan, and he beat me twice, man. Literally, first place is him, second place is me. But I would say I'm in the best shape of my life when it comes to Third Strike. I love playing the game. I go to Japan and play sets with the best players like, you know, Hayo, Tominaga. So I really do think I have a good shot, right? So I'm going to really try my best and practice a lot for Third Strike.
We appreciate it a lot, Justin. And that's about it for the 2024
Cool.
EVO announcement show. You know the date, you know the venue, and you know the games that are going to be played, as well as knowing how some of the people show up just a little bit
So
too
8 games
late
plus
to start
Third Strike.
asking, what did we miss? We're not going to do all that. So instead, we're going to throw it over to Tasty Steve with Steve Explains EVO 2024, presented by Chipotle. Take it away, Steve.
Yeah, that's cool. They probably have to get a bunch of arcade
First
machines.
someone tells me I had some splaining to do, and then you start the timer without telling me, it's okay. I'm a professional. Let's take it from the top. EVO 2024 is presented by Chipotle. Like my friend Sejam said, it's 3 days. I repeat, the show floor is open for 3 days, and you're going to
Third Strike is the 8th game. So it's one less game than usual, right?
Ever. Publisher booths, art gallery featuring the history of the FGC, a bigger cosplay contest, the biggest EVO arcade ever.
Oh my
and
God.
a bigger BYOC area.
Yeah, so here's the thing, bro. If they're able to do stuff like this,
A bigger cosplay contest. The biggest.
if they're able to do stuff like this, then they 100% can scrounge up a whole bunch of cabs, right? A whole bunch of cabs with USB compatibility and stuff, which will definitely happen. That's the other thing you have to remind yourself about Third Strike. So you don't get to use your controller because it's on an arcade stick, right? So what kind of arcade stick is it on? Is it on bat sticks? Is it on American bat sticks? Is it on like traditional Japanese like Sanwa stuff? Like where there's an issue there. So yeah, they're gonna have to have like super guns and like USB mods on them to make stuff actually work, right? To allow you to use certain types of arcade sticks. So they'll probably have like an arcade stick compatibility. Oh yeah, Dragon Ball's not here this year. Oh, that's a good point. So anyway, if they're able to do this already, then I think that's probably the route they're gonna go.
EVO arcade ever and a bigger BYOC area.
Oh, good call. There is an arcade version that was released, what, 10 years ago? Oh, what was it? It was like Alpha 2, Super Turbo and Third Strike, they re-released those games in Japanese arcades exclusively. I'm pretty sure those cabinets had like USB compatibility. This was a long time ago. They were Japanese cabs. We made a video about it back in like, I don't know, 2014. I was really excited thinking that was going to lead to something, but it led to nothing. Only in Japan. So within the last 10 years, yeah, Capcom has released Japanese hardware of some of their classic Capcom fighting games. Nezuka Live. Is that what it is? Maybe that's what they're using. There's a good chance that's what they're using.
Bigger BYOC is always better.
Of course it is, Obama. Of course it is. The EVO showcase is back on a dedicated stage with announcements, exhibitions, interviews, and more Seth Killian. Everybody loves Seth Killian. EVO has a new venue, the West Hall of the Las Vegas Convention Center. EVO has got.
Do they have to import them? Well, I mean, obviously, they're probably working with Capcom. That's the another thing to realize. Third Strike's an officially supported game. They have to be working with Capcom. Getting Marvel at EVO is the same thing. They had to get approval from Marvel and Capcom for that stuff to happen. If they want to be doing this, Capcom might actually be giving them support. Maybe they're actually giving them arcade hardware. That could be the case.
All 3 days. More good news. Your show floor ticket gets you into the all-new arena experience. This year, it's one ticket for everything. You can go see your favorite game in the arena, go back to the show floor, back to the arena, and end your day on the show floor.
Good luck finding seats. Dude, we're back to the OG seat arrangements of EVO, man. I mean, they might have an absolutely massive version of the usual halls back from the Bally's days and the LVH and the Rio, where they'd essentially get a big room, but it needs to be way bigger than that. So anyway, long story short, they're definitely going to have an absolute massive room. It needs to be a giant room for finals day if it's not going to be ticketed. It's going to be we would scrounge for seats, chat. That's all it was. The only reason I wasn't there to accept my EVO award that year, it was so busy. Like there was a line forever to get in there, and we were just like, we're not gonna go. Let's just go watch this from our room. And then they friggin' announced me to get the Canon Award. I was like, oh my god, I have to run back down there. I'm like, I'm supposed to be on stage right now, and people actually let me through. So anyway, like those places get slammed. They get absolutely slammed, jam-packed.
Which is great, because all 8 featured games will have the finals played on the main stage. Which games, you ask? I told you I got you. Tekken 8, Street Fighter 6, Guilty Gear Strive, Mortal Kombat 1, Granblue Fantasy vs. Rising, Under Night In-Birth 2, King of Fighters 15, and the return of Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. Look at that,
yeah.
Time to spare for you guys to finish watching me eating my burrito.
Nope, we're good. Thanks, Steve. Thanks for watching the 2024 EVO announcement show.
This was a really organic show. I liked it.
Vegas for EVO 2024, presented by Chipotle.
Peace.
So, the cool thing I can follow up with this announcement is that I was talking to Rick about this show. I might actually have Rick on here later this week, chat, to talk about EVO stuff. I'll have to hit him up to make sure he's still available. Yeah, he wanted to go over because there's a lot of changes and stuff, and obviously we have like the biggest EVO channel outside of the main channel. He wanted to go over with me just for like, you know, for the sake of my audience and you guys watching, breakdowns of some stuff of what's going on and make sure everything's clear and makes sense. Rick is the reason that we got Marvel Lives to happen, that we got KI Lives to happen. He was one of the hugest components of that. So we'll be chatting with Rick because there's a lot of stuff changing this year, and they just want to make sure that all of this stuff, and I understand now that all of this stuff is kosher, and a lot of the messaging is making sense, and if people have any questions. I'm going to have questions about Third Strike, dude. I'm going to ask him directly, like, what's going on with Third Strike? How are they actually doing that? Because there's so many versions of the game that people don't play, you know? So I'm curious.